morning, everybody. Welcome to This Day. It is Monday, so happy Monday to you, and it's January 18th. We have a couple of meetings to tell you about this morning. We have the special corporate members meeting, and that is going to be at 9:30 this morning. And then we have at 1:30 this afternoon the Golden Rain Foundation Media and Communications Committee meeting. And you can follow along with those at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. On our show today, we do have Jeff Parker, and he has information regarding the vaccination program, and we'll also go over the COVID numbers as well. So we'll be spending some time talking about both of those things. Now let's go ahead and jump to our resources that we normally give you. We have covid19.ca.gov, and this is where you can follow along with all the governor's plans. We have occovid19.ochealthinfo.com, and if you plug that in, it'll take you right to the vaccine phase information. However, if you want to just search around for all different kinds of things that are related to COVID-19, you just type in ochealthinfo.com. Now, if you are looking for your stimulus check and you want more information about that, you can go to 211oc.org. Or you could always go to our website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com, and we update that as much as possible as we get information. And you can email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now, I hope you enjoyed your weekend weather, because we are going to have that for a couple more days, just a little on the less warm side, but we are going to kick up some massive winds. I hear the gusts could be up to 75 miles per hour just in our county. So take a look at our weather forecast here. We have partly sunny and windy, 75-56. Tomorrow also windy, 73-53. We've got sunshine on Wednesday with a nice 77-54. And then we start to decrease our weather. We have increasing clouds on Thursday, 72-53. And then Friday we are looking at cloudy with a chance of showers in the afternoon and then through the weekend, and we'll keep you updated on that as we get closer. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:54, and the sunset will be at 5:09. Thank you, Alan, for sending in this beautiful photo of around our community. And if you have a photo you'd like to share with us, and we have some people who have sent them in, so thank you, please email them to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back with Jeff Parker.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
At Diane's Hallmark, we're ready for Valentine's Day. Are you? Come in and see our great selection of cards and gifts. We have everything you need to show that special someone how much you care. And don't forget those grandkids either. Diane's Hallmark has many cards and gifts for them as well. Diane's Hallmark is located in the Marketplace Center, right next to Hobby Lobby. We have something for everyone. Come in today and take care of all your Valentine's Day needs.
Improving your hearing is the most effective way to prevent cognitive decline. Research shows your brain cannot remember what it doesn't hear. Hi, I'm Ann Mundell-Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing. Hearing loss makes understanding harder when others are wearing masks while doing Zoom calls, FaceTime, and watching TV. It's time to enjoy conversations again. Call Amazing Hearing to schedule your hearing appointment. We are the experts and we accept some insurances.
Cups, plates, burgers, chips, masks, outdoor air, 6 feet of distance, as few people as possible, and plenty of hand soap. Make sure lowering the risk of spreading COVID-19 is on your list for your next small gathering.
Do your part to lower the risk.
welcome back. Well, we have Jeff Parker here. Hi, happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, it's been a crazy few days, I'm sure, for you. I know when we were here on Friday, we talked a lot about the vaccine information, and we're going to have more about that. But first, you would like to go over some of the COVID numbers.
Yeah, let's go over the numbers first, and then we can get into a little more data on the vaccine. So,
okay, great.
This is all data over the weekend. Now, sometimes the weekend slows down a little bit with regards to cases that they collect and everything, but with regards to the positive cases, is at 1,448, which is down. We were in the 2,000s, so that may be a good sign if that's a trend that we can stick with, but I want to make sure that sometimes it is underreporting. However, unfortunately, as you can see, 47 deaths reported, and a good amount of those deaths are unfortunately in people who are residents not living in skilled nursing or assisted care. We certainly had that too, 6 in skilled nursing and 8 in assisted living, but 33 residents in Orange County that were not. That number's gone up, which is unfortunate. And again, that may be a reflection of what we've seen in these high ICU cases in the past. Now, when we look down at our hospitalization and ICU numbers, they've stabilized. They haven't gone up. In fact, the hospitalization numbers are actually down from last week. Good. So that's good. ICU numbers have been real steady around that 540, down a couple to 538. So at least there's stabilization right now, which is a good thing that they want. Obviously, they want to go down, but if they can keep their hospitalization rates going down, I think the ICU numbers will ultimately go down as well. The key is are we bending the curve a little bit with regards to the positive cases? Because that's what where the impact is. Right. With the city of Laguna Woods, where our numbers are calculated, we're up to 288. So that is a jump from the last time we reported. I want to make sure that we were at 253 a week ago when we talked about it, so we're up 288. And unfortunately, we went from 12 deaths to 14 deaths, so additional 2 deaths in that same week time frame. So again, it's to our residents out there, it's about being careful. It's about staying with the mask and staying with the social distancing. You don't want to get this. COVID is a very dangerous thing, and we've seen it especially in our age group here in the village where we're the most at risk. So as long as we can keep our efforts to do it, then we'll keep the curve down. That's what we want to try to achieve.
And I think the good thing about what you pointed out in regards to the curve is if we are stabilizing, it's a good thing because now we're already past the holidays. We're well past the holidays and where they could have had that surge based on everybody getting together over, Christmas and New Year's. So maybe we are looking at a downturn. I'm hoping.
I think you're right. I think now we're at a time frame where we should have seen those major upsurges reported already, given that we're already in the 3rd week now of the month. So I'm hoping that's the case.
Yep. Well, good information. Thank you for updating us on that. And then, on top of that, there's a lot of vaccine information out there. There's a variety of companies who are providing a vaccine, and it's coming down the pike more and more. However, we have information. I know on Friday we really dove into it. So why don't you maybe give us an overview, kind of in a nutshell?
Sure. So what we said Friday and to the residents was that we've been working with Orange County Healthcare Agency, Memorial Care, and our own staff to try to see if we could get the vaccine implemented and put out to our community here at the village, as opposed to the five super pods, as they call them, which again is Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, the Orange County Fairgrounds, Soka University, and the Great Park. Those are the 5 areas. And again, they haven't opened all of those. They're still working on getting all those super sites up. And so we knew, though, that we had a very unique population here, of which, when we did the calculation, we knew that we had over 9,000 of our residents that are 75 and older. So wanted to work on how do we get those people the opportunity to get the vaccine maybe sooner, get the vaccine without having to go through a major transportation process.
Yeah.
So they're here in the village. So we've been very fortunate, as I said, to work with the Orange County Healthcare Agency. They've given us 3,000 vials, I'll call them, in the sense of vaccination cases.
They've allocated them.
Yeah, allocated
Right, okay.
those to us. And we're working with Memorial Care, who's going to be administering that process here at the village.
Okay.
And we're going to use Clubhouse 7 as the location for that. And we're gearing up to start this on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be a weekend event.
Right.
Now the process, in order to, if you understand, is that 3,000 is only 1/3 of our 75 and older population. So we're having to do a randomized selection process. So we're going to go through and there's no priority here. There's not calling in and asking, hey, can I get bumped up the list? No, it's going to be a randomized selection process.
Right.
And those people will then be notified by Memorial Care staff that are assisting and with our administration staff to help them.
Okay.
But you don't have to call in. There is no calling in. Some residents sent emails saying, hey, call resident services. No, again, residents don't call resident services. We will be notifying you if you have an appointment coming up for this weekend. And then the key to that is if you do get picked in this randomized selection process and you get an appointment time, it's a very fixed system. It's not something where you're going to be able to go, well, I can't do 9 o'clock, I need to do 11 o'clock.
Right.
Unfortunately, we can't have a lot of changes in this plan or we're not going to be able to get those 3,000 doses out. So
Right.
if you get an appointment, please stick to that appointment. And most importantly, with regards to that, I want people to understand, if your appointment's at 9 o'clock, you show up 15 minutes early, don't show up an hour early. If your appointment's at 11 o'clock, don't show up at 10 o'clock. Show
Right.
up 15 minutes before your appointment. That way you can get the paperwork process. It's real simple. And then you can get your shot, see how you do, and then you're on your way home. And it can be very, very efficient if we don't jam up the system.
Right.
And what we've seen is up in Disneyland and everything, where people were showing up way, way sooner than they needed to. I know there's a fear factor here, but in our conversation and the trust that I have in Memorial Care to administer this, I think they know what they're doing and they've gone through it. So again, randomized selection process. So we'll be contacting you, and then Memorial Care will be administering it at Clubhouse 7.
Do you happen to know, I know it won't be a drive-through, right? It's a walk-in type of a thing?
It will be.
So what if, for any reason, you're having difficulty, getting out of your car, or you have someone that's helping you, like a caregiver? What do you recommend that they do?
If you have a caregiver that needs to help you, the caregiver can come along. Caregiver won't be eligible for getting a shot. I want to make that real clear, but the caregiver can assist you getting up to the location and where the staffing is. We'll also have random staffing working in the parking lots to make sure people get to the right point in the right place and get them logged in and get them taken care of, get their shot, and like I said, there'll be a little waiting period, so you stay around for a little bit, just make sure you have no reaction, and then you're good to go home.
And like you mentioned, Memorial Care has been dealing with this for some time now, so they know exactly what to do in terms of making sure you are distanced, making sure you have your masks. I mean, everybody will have masks, volunteers and all, so everybody has been prepped and the protocols are in place.
Yeah, and I think the real trick here, and I want to make sure our residents understand it. Again, we have over 9,000 seniors that are 75. So there's been a lot of talk. Well, the state said 65 and older. Yeah. We started this process knowing that our care that we were going to provide was 75, which was the first guideline that came out. We're sticking to that for two reasons. One, it is obviously the highest risk at the age that they've just statistically shown that. But secondly, what's more important is we only have 3,000 vaccines this time. And we hope to get 3,000 every weekend so that we can get this done quickly, and maybe even more. But the reality is we don't get an allocation until we show them that we were productive in implementing this.
Okay.
And so that's the key that, and the expectation that we have working with Memorial Care, because they're so good at this, that we will get additional vaccine allocations from the county.
Right.
So the county is providing those vaccines to us, and we're asking Memorial Care to administer that, and it's going to work out really well, I think. But I want to make sure that the residents here understand that there is a county website and an app that they can go to called Athena.
Yeah.
And if they want to go make an appointment on Athena and can get into Disneyland or Soka if they open that one up,
right.
and you don't want to wait, because remember, this is a random selection process, so you may not be until 2 or 3 weeks down the road. If you can get an appointment at one of the other facilities and you want to go, please do. We don't want to have you hesitate and wait. We want you to get in when you can get in.
Right, right. And interesting, when you mentioned the Soka one, that is definitely going to be up and running. I think they're starting this weekend. So, and to go on that website, the Athena one, I know it's problematic at times because there's an awful lot of people who are trying to do exactly the same thing. But just keep going on, every 15 minutes and see what you can get in, because so many people are trying to do it at the same time that it pretty much kicks you out.
That's great.
So you have to just keep trying. Don't get worried. You'll get there. It just takes some time to do it.
Oh, that's great advice.
Yeah. So that's good to know. At least they're opening up the rest of the facilities. Other than that, yes, you said don't call resident services. You will contact them. Can you tell me what the contact means would be?
They're going to either email people or they will follow up with a phone call to individuals. So we know that some people don't have emails, so that's obviously the easiest communication. And the important thing with that is how do they get access to the 3-page paperwork or 4-page paperwork that they have to bring in and sign off when they do that. The email will have that as an attachment. If we have to phone somebody, we're going to give them the information, or Memorial Care will provide them the information of how they get the forms and where to fill it out.
Perfect. Let's talk a little bit about an interview that we're going to be having with Memorial Care staff. Sure. We're going to have a nurse and a doctor. Dr. Solomon is going to be with us, and we're doing a half-an-hour discussion about the vaccine, why it's good, what's going to happen, will you have side effects? How did that come about, and why do you think that was important to do that?
Well, when we were meeting with Memorial Care and trying to get this situated, we realized that there are so many questions that people are having out there with regards to the vaccine itself, and information about, is it safe, information about how strong is it, will it last, why 2 doses versus 1 dose, those kind of things. And those really are good medical questions that we felt that VMS staff weren't the appropriate ones to ask at. And since we have Memorial Care administering this program, we asked that they would partner with us and bring a doctor and a nurse on so that people have a comfort level and don't feel scared about this process, because we want people to get vaccinated.
Well, thank you. Anything else that we'd like to let the residents know about?
No, we'll keep them informed, and it's possible during the week we'll be on a little bit more. Maybe it's possible to come back on Wednesday to give more people, as we get closer to Friday, how it's going, how we're setting things up. And we just look forward to working with our residents. But again, I want to make sure patience, as we talked about.
Yes.
I know everybody's very interested, but this is really an effort to get something uniquely done here in the village.
Right.
And it's out of the norm. So again, our thanks to Memorial Care for helping administer this, and a big thanks to Orange County Healthcare Agency for supplying directly to us this amount of vaccines.
Yeah, it's a great thing that you guys were able to pull this off. So thank you. All right, very good. So we'll have you come back on Wednesday if you have additional information. Other than that, we will see you on Friday.
Definitely.
The calm before the storm.
There we go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, we'll have additional information for you about our movie and community. But remember, be very patient with regards to this vaccine information and distribution. Always check your e-blasts. They will be emailed out to you. And then, of course, you could always watch us here on Village Television, and we'll bring as much information to you as possible. Stay tuned.
Hey, thanks for coming in on the weekend. It's not much, but I brought you a donut.
Oh, thanks. I already got one. Oh, it's AARP. Let me just...
Wait, are you joining AARP?
Actually, I just did.
Really? But you're not...
What, eligible? Yeah, I am. You are too, Mr. 50.
Well, yeah, technically, but I didn't think we were ready for AARP.
Then I guess you're not ready for all this.
Okay, I hear you. But is it worth it?
You tell me. I enrolled at 7:02, saved on concert tickets at 8:10, read a great article on investing at 9, found a sweet travel deal at 10:15. I used the caregiver finder for my dad, and done. Discounted movie tickets.
Hey, check out this great office stretch I found. I didn't know AARP offered all that. How much to join?
See for yourself.
That's all? For a year?
Which includes?
The donut.
Free with my morning coffee.
No way.
Way.
If you don't think instant benefits when you think AARP, then you don't know ARP. Join today for just $12 and get discounts from eye care to travel to entertainment. So many ways to save. Instant resources, tips, and tools to help manage your money, maximize your health, and so much more. AARP is mobile. Just the right offers find you at just the right time. And we hear you, so your voice will be heard. The world of AARP, yours today for just $12 for your first year, and that includes your spouse. And a subscription to AARP the magazine, plus this travel bag absolutely free. It's not too soon. Don't miss out. Join AARP today.
Call 1-800-748-6813.
And join AARP for just $12 for your first year. You'll also get this travel bag free when you join.
Call 1-800-748-6813.
Or visit tryaarp.org.
Over 25 years, we have worked hard to make Brilliant Smile the premier dental office in Laguna Woods. We take the extra time to understand our patients' special needs and always perform the highest quality dental work at affordable prices in a relaxing and friendly environment. There is no need to refer our patients to anybody else. We perform everything from cleaning all the way to the implant and sinus surgeries all under one roof. Stop in or call and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
Welcome back. Our movie for today is The Adorable Up, and that is a very fun movie by Pixar, and it is about Carl Fredricksen, who is a 78-year-old balloon salesman who's about to fulfill a lifelong dream. And you can catch that at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 7 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Harvard Eye Associates. Now, I wanted to go ahead and just go over the Village vaccination information one more time. It does begin this Friday, January 22nd, but of course, they don't want you to call into resident services. As Jeff mentioned, they will contact you. If you want more information about it, you can always go to the website that we have, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com. You can watch your email, which is eBlasts, or of course you can watch us here on Village Television on ThisDay, and we'll have as much information for you as we have available. Now, just another side note here, Theater Guild is going to do something fun this week. They are having a guest, a live guest. His name is Johnny Fletcher, and this is going to be on January 21st at 7 p.m. at their normal meeting, and they are going to have a Q&A. If you would like to participate with that, you need to call Wendy Shade at theaterguildlw@outlook.com. And then I also want to tell you about a drive-through food distribution that's happening this week as well. That is being put on by Saddleback Church, but they are going to have it in the parking lot of St. Nicholas Catholic Church, and that will be this Wednesday from the 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. You do not need to get out of your car, and it is the food bank where they share hope, purpose, and food to those who could use some right here in Laguna Woods. And if you want more information about that, you can call that phone number, which is 949-609-8574. Let's take a look at our weather one last time before we head off. We are looking at lovely weather through this week up until around Thursday. We are going to see some increasing clouds. However, today and tomorrow we are looking at extremely windy conditions. So I am not sure what time that will be, sometime this afternoon and in the evening. So you might want to batten down the hatches, take your umbrellas and put them down just in case. But we're looking at 75-56 today, 73-53 tomorrow. Nice and sunny on Wednesday with a warm of 77-54. Then we have increasing clouds on Thursday, 72-53, and then cloudy on Friday with a chance of showers, 61-54. So you have a great Monday, great day in the village today. You can always watch our program one more time at either 12:30 or 5, so you can catch up on all the information that Jeff Parker gave us regarding vaccines. So he'll give us an overview again at 12:30 and 5. Otherwise, we'll see you again here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.
And I believe each mind matters.
A movement is growing.
A movement for mental health.
It includes millions of people like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Who are ready to create change.
Because half of us will experience a mental health challenge.
But no one is alone.
We all have mental health.
Sometimes we're okay. Sometimes we need support.
And when support is needed, it's okay to reach out.
Because people can and do get better.
And we make it possible by speaking up.
Being open and honest.
Living stigma-free.
Hope starts with me.
This is the mental health movement.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
At Harvard Eye, we're so happy to be open again to see you for all your medical and surgical eye care. We're taking great care to protect everyone from COVID-19 by seeing fewer patients, spacing out chairs in our lobby, sanitizing our office constantly, and doing much more. The world is changing a lot, but what hasn't changed is we're honored by your trust and confidence and committed to keeping you safe. We can't wait to see you.
Hi, I'm John Bowser-Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha-Na-Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Tip. Toss. Take action. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance.